Why was the zombie embarrassed in bed? Because he had a resurrectile dysfunction. Hi, I'm Mo, and I'm trapped in Fallout. Today, I've decided to take a leap of faith and explore the Dunwich Building. Now, this is supposed to be the most scariest, creepiest, spookiest, downright terrifying place in the entirety of the wasteland. And because it's got such a reputation, I feel like this is probably somewhere where I might be able to get some answers as to what is happening. And so, with that, we go in. Before we do, for this, I have decided to go in with nothing but my Deathclaw gauntlet. So let's go in and let's see what awaits us inside. So I don't know much about this building other than what I just said. It's somewhere that you really should not come into. And the fact that we're greeted with a skeleton as the very first thing isn't exactly a great thing. We will carry on. Oh, what's this? Oh, we got some logs. That's great. There are 5 logs here, I think. Let's listen to them really quickly. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Number 1.
Why the hell would he come all the way out here? Dad's been a little nuts for some time now, but not like this. Leaving me in that crappy old hospital without waking me. Without a goddamn flashlight. I made enough selling the meds we scrounged to have kept us both fed at the colony for weeks. Now I'm almost out of rations, my shoes are pretty much destroyed, and I'm still chasing the old coot. By my last reckoning, he was headed south.
So it looks like someone by the name of this holotape, it says Jaime. So it looks like Jaime was looking for his dad, and I think he stumbled into this building. Let's go ahead and listen to number 2.
Maybe I shouldn't have waited so damn long to start tracking him. Trail's gone cold. Gonna wander with these guys a while. They say they wander the area. Maybe somebody's seen Dad.
So he said he doesn't know who these guys are, but maybe they know Dad. Well, I guess we share a common interest. We are both looking for our dad. Let's see what number 3 has.
These guys aren't who I thought they were. Jesus, they killed that family for a sack of rotten vegetables. Getting out of here next chance I can without catching a bullet.
Okay, so I think it's trying to get away from these guys. Number 4?
Hit a caravan today. Trev didn't see the kid and got popped. I took care of Tawny right then and put one in Thor before he saw her fall. That earned me some grub from the traders. Even better, they saw Dad. He was in pretty rough shape and still has the goddamn book. Trader says it gave him the creeps. Me too. But it's good to know he's still alive. Still headed south.
So this one is interesting. He said his dad had a book and he was heading south. Okay, number 5?
He must have been trying to trap food here. I recognize his snares. I can make out a building on the horizon. That must be where he headed. If not, at least I get a roof tonight.
Okay, so it looks like Jaime came into the Dunwich Building looking for his dad, on the assumption that his dad came into this building with some rations and a book. Okay, there are no further notes. We will carry on. In that case, I wonder if this is either Jaime or his dad. Okay, let's carry on looking. I'll go left first, and let's see if there is anything in here. So nothing of interest. This is a really run-down place. There's nothing here. Oh, I see two feral ghouls. So that's 1, and that's 2. These are just ghouls. Although, to me, they look more like zombies than ghouls, because effectively, they were human ones, weren't they? You know, right now, because I just came into this building, I can't think of any zombie jokes at the moment. I must have gone brain dead or something. Okay, we will carry on looking. I don't see anything of interest here. Let's go this way and see if there is anything over here. There's a radio, I'm going to turn that off. Oh, there's another log there. Number 6. Let's listen to this one.
Don't like the look of this place. Don't like the smell. Gives me the creeps. Don't want to risk a shot at the crows till I know what's in there. Sneaking in tonight.
Okay, so it looks like he definitely sneaked in. So I wonder where Jaime went after he sneaked into this building. I mean, this doesn't look like he must have encountered these feral ghouls. Now, we know that humans, they mutate into feral ghouls after they get exposed to radiation. So I assume that when Jaime came into the building... Ooh, did you hear that? It came from up there. And there was another one. Oh, hello. Ooh, he just sneaked up on me. Let's go back down. What was I saying? Yes, so I assume that Jaime must have just came into the building, and when he did, I assume that he probably mutated into one of these ghouls, but we know for a mutation to happen, they need to be exposed to radiation, and there isn't any radiation in here. Oh! Easily taken care of now. This Deathclaw Gauntlet is pretty powerful, isn't it? You know, I've seen so many zombies already. I mean, there are 2 there. If both the zombies came over for a sleepover, what would we call that? I guess we can call it a mass grave. I'm going to carry on looking. I don't see anything of huge interest at the moment. Oh, a terminal. Let's see if there's anything in the terminal. Wait, what? Ah, ow, that wasn't really nice. Looks like the terminal was rigged. Well, not very pleasant. Let's have a look here. Let's see if there's anything over here. I'm gonna jump over this. We have another terminal, and surprisingly that also has some sort of antenna. I bet this is going to explode. Yep, exploded. Let's go down this door. Nothing much to see. Okay, and looks like another dead end. Okay, so we came through here, we will go through here. And I just heard another feral ghoul somewhere. They're not much of a challenge anymore, are they? It'd be interesting to think what actually happened to Jaime. He's somewhere in here. Well, that's not entirely true, is it? Because we don't know when those hollow tapes or logs were recorded. They might have been recorded, because this is the wasteland, they may have been recorded, who knows, a week ago? Or they may have been recorded a very long time ago. We do not know. There is another one over there. Okay, that's taking care of him as well. Let's carry on looking this way. I think yes, the exploding terminal was over there, which means we have already been here. Let's go around this way. So apparently this is supposed to be like a spooky haunted place. And apparently, ooh! Did you see that? That opened by itself. Let me close it. Let's see if it happens again. No. Is there anything in here that might have opened it? Nope. Nothing in here. This is why... I mean, a door opening by itself isn't necessarily the most scariest of things, but you can see why it has a reputation of being the most spookiest place in the wasteland. But I didn't expect to stumble across what appears to be some sort of mystery. Okay, so I think we did not go down this way. Let's go down this way and let's see what we find. More skeletons. And this skeleton looks like it's wearing a dress. You know, I don't want to say it could have been either a dude or a lady. Okay, nothing much here. There's a door over there. Let's go down that door. And this looks interesting. There's a head over there and some torsos and another head. Now this is actually not floating by itself. This is me trying to grab it and take a better look, but imagine if I came into the room and I saw that. I let it go. Oh, there's another log entry. Number 7. Let's have a listen of that.
The raiders told spook stories about zombies in the ruins. Never saw anything like that where I come from. But Lord help me, they're real. Not quite what Thor said, but close. These things look... I think they really used to be people.
By the sound of what Jaime is saying, it almost feels like he doesn't know what a feral ghoul is. He's saying that, well, he's making a guess that the feral ghouls may have been people once, which means he doesn't know that feral ghouls are a thing. Okay, Dunwich Ruins. Okay, let's go down there then. Dunwich Ruins, which I thought would go down, actually end up going up. Okay, let's go up. So yeah, going back to that, I'm a bit surprised he doesn't know what a feral ghoul is, and he's referring to them as zombies as well, which is interesting. Ooh, what's this? Ooh, what the... Did you see that? That was a flashback? Or a premonition, or that guy there? Oh, hello. So I'm gonna try and take this guy down. These are, I think, the most toughest forms of ghouls around. And I can hear more. Oh! Oh man, he scared me. Do you see them? They're sort of scattering the shadows. They're being like strategically deceptive, aren't they? They're not just sort of coming right at me. They're sort of hiding behind pillars. I've got to say, this guy, he's spooked me a bit. A single zombie is definitely scary, but a row of them, they're a deadline. Okay, I'll carry on. Man, that genuinely frightened me. I think I saw something down here. I wasn't. Yeah, that. There's a log entry, number 8.
God help me. I found Dad today. I didn't think it was him, but the face. The zombies didn't touch him. I think he was becoming like them. Didn't know it was him until I found that old book near him. No more killing. I just need to go. Can't forget the book. All I have left of him. It's warm against the stone. I'll just rest a while.
Did you hear that? His voice tone changed as well. Okay. Ooh. Okay, I just got interrupted by another zombie. So it looks like Jaime found his dad. And I wonder if this was his dad. But he found his dad, and he found the book his dad was carrying. And he made a reference saying that the ghouls didn't attack his dad, which only means that his dad probably transformed into one. And then he took the book, and he said that the book felt warm. I wonder if there's a connection between the book and the ghouls. Okay, this is spooky. I don't know if you can hear this. I can literally hear ghouls running around above me, but they can't be, because... Yeah, try and listen. Oh! Holy, that scared me. I was going to say that I could have sworn the ghouls are running above me, but there's no floor above me, but I guess that explains it. There actually was one right above me. Man, that is scary. Okay, so I want to read... Okay, I want to have a look at what's on this terminal. So let's look at the first entry, about auto dictation software. Software version is V223, configured to user voice. H, grandeur, dictation is off, phonetic spelling phaser is off, autocorrect is on. Okay, so it looks like some sort of voice tool that records voices, but the dictation is off, which must mean that it automatically detects voices. Okay. Now there are a number of entries, and they also seem to be, well, there seems to be a really big gap in the year between these two entries. Okay, let's start with the first one. I won't read all of it. Memo in sales staff, thanks for your hard work, thanks for many private sales. Okay, fine. Let's look at the second one. Ooh, what is this? Roar. Unintelligible. Page of link recommends against sustained recordings in a low frequency environment. Continued use in this manner voids all hardware warranties. So this is interesting. That very first sentence. Oh, I don't know if you can call it instead of roar. I wonder if this was automatically picked up. Let's look at the third one. Again, more of that stuff. Okay, what does it say here? Continued use in this manner voids all hardware warranties. Auto detector. Right, okay. So this must have been an auto recording. So the software must have picked this up and automatically recorded it. And then each time that happens, I think the software sort of displays a warning saying you can't do this sort of thing. So I don't think this was actually someone recording this. I think this was automatically picked up. Okay, then there's a big jump in years in the next entry. What the hell was that? Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Deep breathing. Where is it? Where? Jesus, they bled so much. But I kept it clean. Clean. More. Got to move. Got to keep it safe. I wonder who actually made this log entry. My guess is it was Jaime. Simply because of the last thing he says. The last thing in this record says, got to keep it safe. So I can only assume it's the book. My skin, barely any left. One of them now. But they know I still have it. Stay back. Back, you. That's close enough. You and you too, over there. Yes, one of us. Okay, I mean, it was inevitable, right? Being this close to ghouls. But they didn't transform because of the radiation. Here, we can see that Jaime did start to transform just like his dad. but there really isn't any radiation down here, so what could have caused them? Again, I think there's a connection between radiation and the book. Okay, the last entry. Liquid dripping. Okay. I came back this time. Deep temple? Screaming, twisting, temple, no flesh. Born deep temple died. Internal memory capacity reached. Okay, so I think after this point, the computer itself could not store any further log entries. But this one suggests that, again, someone tried to make some entries, but they sort of lost their mind. I mean, it makes no sense, right? Okay, let's carry on. I think we've got a picture of what's happened. So, from what I can see, it looks like Jaime transformed into a ghoul. How he transformed makes no sense because there is no real radiation down here. Now, the amount of radiation needed and the amount of time needed for someone to transform into one of these things isn't exactly a 5-minute process. It takes a good amount of time, and it looks like Jaime had transformed into one and when he transformed, he sort of lost his mind in the process. So look, so there is radiation here, see? But this is only just 1 or 2 rads. The amount of radiation needed to transform into a ghoul is like a crazy amount. Let's see what's behind this door. Did you see that? I didn't do anything. It just sort of, things just automatically started moving on their own. Okay, so I think this is another haunting of some sort. Let's have a look at the terminal. Data entry. Here I am, trapped in a room by myself, typing on a terminal, trying to keep myself busy. Hell, trying to keep myself sane. I don't know what it is about this place, but I want to get out of here. Yeah, get out of here. I can't even bring myself to open the damn door again. I hear these things wandering around outside, sniffing, screaming, doing whatever they do. When I first got here, I thought the place was abandoned and went around looking for anything to scavenge. 5 minutes later, I am in this room, scared half out of my mind. Things started chasing me. I fired a few shots, missed, and ran through the darkness. I told old Billy to meet me here and bring some extra ammo and grenades. That was 3 days ago. Poor guy probably didn't know it too far. Those things better have given him a quick death. Listen to me, babbling like a damn fool. Billy's alright. I'll just stick here until those things go away and meet up with him. What a story I have for him. I've got a feeling this was actually written by Jamie's dad, because it makes sense, right? It's sort of, the dots connect. He came into this building looking for shelter, and then he came here. He saw these feral ghouls. He managed to lock himself inside that room, and then in the process he sort of transformed. Okay, there are some more ghouls here. That was one, and I think I saw another one over there. See, do you hear that? Look, listen carefully. See, can you hear that? It feels like there are things running like directly above me, but there's nothing there. Maybe they're again hiding in the shadows. Okay, I will go this way and see what I find. I feel like I need to jump down. Let me see if I can sort of hug the wall and try and go over there. There they are. Can I make this jump? I made it. Okay, I'm gonna jump down. There they are. There's 4 of them. Holy. Alright, I got all of them. You know, I wasn't going to make that many jokes, but sometimes you sort of just have to, right? Here's one. Why was the zombie embarrassed in bed? Because he had a resurrectile dysfunction. Okay, let's carry on. So there's a door there. I'm pretty sure this door was closed when I jumped down. Okay, let's carry on. I'm not going to go down this way. I'm just going to go straight here and let's see what we see. Door to virulent underchambers. There doesn't seem to be much here. Oh, there's another log entry there. Let's pick this one up. Number 9.
Sharp knife. Sharp knife to send him to Deep Temple. Play and say my words. Abdul comes again on the feast of the weaker. Feast for the Deep Temple. Born again. Here. Al-Hazared. Yes. Yes.
Right, I think you totally lost it. And then what was a Lazarus? What's a Lazarus? What's that? Okay, let's go down. Let's go down. Again, there's nothing here. There are no sort of doors. It's just a room. How did people even sort of get in and out of here? Okay, I'll jump down here as well. Ooh, I can hear some ghouls. Again, look, there's 3 there, 4 there, 3. Okay, that's 1. That's 2. That's 3. Why can't you arrest a zombie? Because you will never take them alive. Okay, I don't see anything else here, so I'll go through that door then. Ah, this is interesting. I wasn't expecting to see this. Some sort of underground, I guess underground chamber. Oh, this actually opens up. Okay, let's go down. Nothing much happening here. There's a door here. Authorized personnel only. I'll take the chance. And another door. There's ghouls everywhere. Let's carry on this way. Okay, let's open this door. Oh, this is a cave now? Wait, did you hear that? Did you hear that? That you must have heard that. That's... Hold on. That sounds like a I don't know what to call it exactly, like a guttural voice almost. I wonder if this was the voice that the computers picked up automatically. You know the terminal that we read, the log entries where some automatic voices were being picked up. I wonder if it's... Wait, what is that? Okay, I'm gonna go into sneak mode and I'm gonna see if I can... I'll turn my light off as well. Let's see what's happening over there. It looks like a pillar of some sort, and it looks like they're sort of praying to it or worshipping it or walking around it or something. And there's something I've not seen. There's actually a ghoul down there with a gun. Okay, I think I'm going to go and say hi. Oh, they've seen me. Oh, he's firing. Let me turn my light back on. Oh man, there's a fair few of them here. I've got to take the guy with the gun out first. Okay. Oh, there's another one. Okay, let's go check out the guy with the gun. Jaime! That's Jaime! He must have transformed, well, as we suspected, but this is strange. There's some sort of pillar down here with what looks like a person coming out. A lady, in fact, is coming out of this thing. And they were praying to it. This actually makes me think that, well, I've got a theory. I wonder if there's a connection between this thing and ghouls in the wasteland in general. Effectively what I'm saying is, I wonder if the ghouls... Everyone assumes that ghouls are effectively humans that have been radiated and turned into these creatures. But the fact that Jaime over there, who was not exposed to a high level of radiation, and strangely his head is still rocking. Look at that, that is spooky. So Jaime wasn't exposed to a lot of radiation. What he was exposed to was some book. I don't know what that book is now, but he was exposed to a book. And then at the heart of the building that everyone says is the most haunted, scariest place in the entirety of the wasteland, has this pillar in it. And this pillar... Oh, hello. Someone must have built the pillar, right? I mean, for this pillar to be here, it can only be here one of two ways. Either someone built it, or it sort of appeared from the ground. You know, I feel like... Okay, I think I'm gonna make my way out. So this is what I think happened. Jaime came into the Dunwich Building looking for his dad. His dad had already arrived here in the building, and he not only went insane, but he transformed into a ghoul relatively quite quickly. When Jaime came in, he also transformed. Now, I don't think their transformation was from a result of being exposed to... Ah, there's the melee bobblehead. I guess I'll take that. As I was saying, I don't think their transformation was a result of being exposed to radiation. I think it was a result of being exposed to that pillar and the book that James' dad was carrying. We don't really know where he got the book from. We haven't really seen it. The only reference we have to it is through the log tapes. But it feels like they were both subjected to this power, this paranormal power that caused them to transform. Now, if my theory holds any weight, any water, then that means that in this wasteland, there's actually a connection between all the ghouls and some sort of paranormal demonic power. I mean, in this building itself, we've actually been exposed to some scary events, right? Like these ghouls, they came out of nowhere, we had footsteps, we heard voices, doors opening by themselves, things moving by themselves. Okay, I think I'm probably gonna leave the building here and yeah, I mean from the outside this place doesn't really look that spooky, but I think what I'll do is I'm just gonna carry on my adventures and I'll leave you to make up your own mind what you think happened in there and what do you think the real story is. Oh man, I'm not gonna go back in there.